So had to go cut grass today at work, and so I had to unload the boat. When I was loading the boat back up, I had a problem with the winch. I guess it got slack in it, and this is what happened. So apparently it got in between this piece here, and I tried to back it out, and I guess it wound in there a couple of times and I didn't realize it. And anyway, I tried prying on this and nothing happened, so I'm gonna have to disassemble this and figure out how it comes apart, and I'm gonna take you on this journey in case you ever have to do this. So yeah, I'm gonna take out this is the plate that I made for it, so I've got to take a couple of bolts out that hold this thing on this plate, which is these two bolts right here. Once I get the plate off, well, these three bolts, once I get this plate off, these two bolts here, this one's already loose because these are the ones that actually hold it to the trailer, and this one too, but I lost a nut there. I'll have to get another nut for that. So basically I just got to take these three loose, get this piece off, and then I don't know if I'll have to take this piece off or not, but we'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to take these three off, get this plate off, and I'll bring it right back. So once I took that plate off, this piece here came off, so we're not worried about that anymore. It looks like, from what I'm seeing, this L piece is attached to the body, so I think I'm gonna start by dropping that in the floor, taking these two out right here, and they look like there's some kind of spliney Allen wrench. I've got a regular set of Allen wrenches, so we're going to see what fits this. So these are 5/32 Allen. Man, they're not even that tight. So we're going to go ahead and take these out. After I get these out, I'll bring you back. So once I got these two screws out, this pretty much pushed itself away from this because the all of this was wound up in there. So it doesn't look like the cable was damaged in any way. So yeah, that was actually pretty simple. Oh, you can see bits of metal in there. I wonder what that's from. Oh, it looks like a cable. You know, I wonder if that cable's been hung in there for a while and I just didn't realize it, and they got all jammed up. Well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to spool all of this cable out and then put it back together. Now, I'm wondering, I don't think the cable can get on this end over here. There's too much of a gap. Oh yeah, you can see where it was rubbing right here. That thing must have been like that for a while. I just didn't realize it. So I'm gonna get a paper towel and I'm gonna clean all this up right here and get some of this metal out of here. And we'll put this back together. And then what I'm gonna have to do is let all this line out and then spool it up. So yeah, fairly simple fix there. If it ever, like I say, if you ever have it come on this side, I don't think he'd get in between there, though, to be honest with you. I don't know why they leave such a wide gap here. I don't like that. I might have to come up with something like a shield to put around this to keep it from doing that. I don't know if it's a common problem or not, but I'll have to look into that when I put it back together. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna clean this up. We'll put the screws back in it. And we'll let her all out and go from there. I don't know if I have time to do that today, but yeah, if we can, we can. So upon getting these screws back in, I had a really hard time lining this up. Apparently, when you put this section into the motor, it's spring loaded, whatever the gears are in this motor, and I had a really hard time pushing this in to get everything lined up. I had a hard time pushing this piece into the motor. I could actually take my Allen wrench and I could push on the gears, and the gears must have a spring in them or something. So yeah, but you see how this gap is right here? This is how it got stuck in there. That's what happened. So I might make me a shield or something. I don't know. That's kind of a design flaw in my opinion. But it is what it is. It was a simple fix. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it could get in this side over here, but that's what happened. It bounced and somehow or another got stuck in there and wrapped around. But yeah, I don't know how. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, simple fix. I'll get it all back together and stuck back on the trailer, and we'll just have to pull it all out, free spool, and wind it back on there. Alrighty, thanks. Hope this helps somebody out. Alrighty, so I got my motor all bolted back on the trailer, and as you can see, I've got it hooked up to my lawnmower down there to put some weight on it. What we need to do is we need to spool this evenly, so that it doesn't, I'm going to try to do this, so that it doesn't wind up on itself, and basically you just want to watch so that it lays over back and forth like this, and just kind of guide it along. We're just going to continue to do this all the way back and then forth and back and forth until the mower is back up on the trailer, and that way everything will be nice and tight again. And hopefully we won't have this problem anymore. So here we are, all wound up nice and tight. Cable's not loose. Hopefully we won't have this problem again, but hopefully this will help somebody if they run into this problem. Alrighty, appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.